find the Helix Stone in Olivia's private archival lab deep within this facility. Few have ever seen the stone. But if you came to us for a reason, you might be able to see something in it we haven't.
It is not a mistake that he has come into our possession. The demons prophesied his return. If he wakes, it could jeopardize the entire mission, for he is the only one who can stand against them.
Attention to all Lazarus personnel. There will be an open forum to resolve any questions or concerns on the initiative to weaponize the demons. Report to the chapel at 1400 hours. Please save your word before attending. If you're losing faith,
demonic presence at top safe level. Lockdown in effect. Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Volunteers are currently needed for the UAC's exciting new Revenant research program. Expand your potential, experience something new, and go beyond mere mortal limitations. See Jessica in Human Resources to find out if you qualify.
Olivia activated the Hell Wave from somewhere inside this facility. I did hope she could rise above their influence. I was wrong. She proved to be weaker than I thought she'd be.
Hello.
Well,
Would you be willing to continue the murder in VR world?
I'm gonna try and finish Doom first because I think I'm on the last level. Plus, Devin said that he would be back to do Vermintide soonish. So,
Sorry it took me so long, but have you ever had the misfortune of trying to set up a smart home light system?
I'm gonna go with no.
It is hands down the most, and I'm not over exaggerating, man, this is 100% from the heart, hands down the most infuriating thing I have ever dealt with.
To put lights in?
Yeah, basically put a smart lighting system together. I had to leave because I was getting so angry.
What's so bad about it?
So everything has to be, there's like, for reference sake, I'm going to just say 7. There's 7 different, both apps and websites, I would say, that you have to go through. One of the apps being the Google Home app, because that works with just everything, and that's the easy one. So everything else is, you know, because it's a Philips brand light and smart home system. I have to go through Philips as well, and then go through the home through Philips. I was like, whatever, that doesn't seem terrible. Until you realize that all 7 of those separate things all have to be working at the current moment you're trying to use them, or else the 6 other ones will fail, because you need all 7 to complete your task. And so yesterday, it was part of my Christmas present for Chloe. I was like, oh, here you go, I know you love smart stuff, so smart lights and bullshit, whatever.
So you had to set it up.
So yesterday, on Christmas, I was like, hell yeah, let's just get this shit put together, should be easy peasy. The dude in the YouTube video did it, and I shit you not, 30 seconds. I plugged everything in directly to the router, fucking hardwired it. It could not get any closer than that. And I wouldn't connect to the internet, for whatever reason. I was YouTubing it on the same internet that it wouldn't connect to, so I...
You think that's enough?
Apparently it was fried, so took it back today. I was like, cool.
The light was fried?
In exchange. So the bridge that the lights connect to, and the bridge connects to the Google Smart Home device, so it's just a series of things that connect to other things that connect to one big thing.
Okay.
So the smart, the hub for the lights that are connected to each other, the hub and the lights are always connected to each other. But you have to get the hub that connects to the lights connected to the home. Apparently, something in the hub for the lights was fried. So I was like, whatever, fine. It was very inconvenient that I could not set it up for her that day, but I can go take it back today and exchange it. I did. It worked fine. There's like 6 steps grand total to this thing that you have to get it to start working. It's really easy, super self-explanatory as a matter of fact. But it wouldn't connect to the internet yesterday. I got past that step. The immediate next step is the one that I had a problem with today. I could not. This is the part that really fucking gets me. So I'm logging in. This website is called meethue.com. It's just to meet the Philips Hue bullshit. Corny.
Is it Super Meat Boy?
I guess. I would rather play that. So I go to this website, and it says, sign in with your Google email. Being that I'm using a Google Hub house device, I was like, cool, Chloe, it already has your email in here. I'm just going to do this, okay? And she said, absolutely, it's already connected to my Google email. So I press this button, okay, and it loads for like 30 seconds the first time, and I'm like, okay, so what happens next? It tosses me back to the exact same screen. So I was like, must have just been like a refresh error, whatever, something like that. It says, you have recently, there's only one button on the entire screen. It says, you have recently signed in with this email. would you like to log back in as the same email? I was like, absolutely. That makes sense. Must have been just an error. I click it. It loads for 5 seconds, tosses me back to that exact same thing with that one button on it. So I keep pressing it, okay? I press it maybe 30 times. It's just that one fucking screen. And the thing that really gets me, Pieman, is that is the very end of everything. As soon as I get into that website and it connects itself, that's it. It's all linked. The hub is connected to the thing. It authorizes itself. But one fucking part, the very end, that's it.
Did you try lighting everything on fire? Starting from square one.
I told Chloe, I was like, I love you. I'm gonna put my fucking hand through this wall though. I don't feel good already. I'm gonna leave, okay? And while she is also getting vividly frustrated trying to put a desk together.
How hard is it to put a desk together?
It's not so bad, but the pieces that she got, you know how like when you put them like one of those like little side desks together, it's just like screws and bolts and that's pretty much it. Like the pieces that are labeled. So the labeled pieces had black streaks across them. The pieces are white. So like black streaks on white pieces, not really gonna fly. Once we get past that, clean it off, we like magic eraser, whatever it off. We noticed that the instructions are like crumpled up pretty much. So that was a fiasco to try to get on the right one. And then we get to like, you know, the part where it says you're gonna need 5 of these parts, 6 of these parts, 2 of these. Normally, with any other like IKEA-ish piece of furniture, that's easy because it's got labeled bags. Like pieces that are labeled A, pieces that are labeled B, pieces that are labeled C, and they're all like separated inside of one plastic bag.
Okay.
And this one, whoever fucking decided to put the pieces in the bags for this one, decided that they were just gonna toss every tool, every little nail, every individual item inside one bag.
That's why you just kind of run a magnet over everything and hope for the best?
Like, fuck off, like... God, fuck, man.
Seems like you're having an eventful time.
I was gone for 3 hours dealing with that, man. 3 hours. To my fucking surprise, I am still alive somehow through a fucking aneurysm. What's up, bitch? Wow. How are you?
I'm okay.
Sorry I was gone for so long. I'm not gonna repeat the entire thing I just did for the past 10 minutes, but I swear to
I think you
God,
should. I think you should for him.
Devin, have you ever had the misfortune of trying to hook together a smart home lighting system?
Nope.
I pray to God you never do. I would not wish that on my worst enemy.
I don't want that. So.
God, here we go. So, doing this is really super self-explanatory, okay? It's literally like 6 steps, maybe, grand total. And the problem with that, is there's like maybe 7 different like websites and apps combined together that you have to use to get everything to cooperate with each other and just be synced on one system. So you don't have to, you know, sift through a bunch of fucking apps that do this or that or fucking whatever. So Chloe's got a Google Hub. I bought her Philips Smart Light. The funny thing about the lights, I almost fucked this up. I almost just bought her lights separately. No, you need a hub that's connected to your internet, which is connected to the same internet that your hub is connected to, so everything can be cohesive. Which, I guess when you think about it, is not really that outlandish. But the problem yesterday, on Christmas, the one that I bought her originally... So keep this in mind too, I've been doing this for 2 days. The one that I bought her for her originally was fried. A piece of it was fried. It was connected to the same internet, everything was the same on it, but the
Mhm.
internet could not sense the Google Hub, or not the Google Hub, could not sense the Philips bridge to get to the lights because something was wrong with it. It was fried, whatever, blah. I was like, all right, this is fucking shitty because it's on Christmas, but I'll take it back tomorrow, Chloe. Just get a return, get a new one. So I got past. That's like literally the first step, by the way. It's just connecting this fucking thing. So I got past that today. I went and replaced it, whatever. I went to plug it in with a brand fucking new one, and all of the lights turned on after I went through like disconnecting the internet and hard resetting it. But sure, whatever, it turned on. I found it on the app, and then to connect everything to the Google Home app, which is like a Google Hub that you can literally just control all your lights with your voice, I have to go through the Philips Hue app and the Philips Hue website. So to my surprise, I logged on, everything went fine. We got to the point, it's the last step, the very last step, where I have to connect my account with both Philips app, the Google app, and the Philips website itself. That's annoying to say in and of itself. So let's get ready. I went on the Google app where it said link your Philips device. I was like, wow, that's really easy and self-explanatory. It literally has the thing on here preset for me. So I click on it. It brings me to the Philips website where things get really shitty. It says log in with Google, which makes sense because it's a Google Hub. So does that not sound like it would make sense to you?
That makes sense.
I proceed to use the same Google email. It even suggests the same Google email that the Google Hub is connected with. So I'm using, we're going to reel it back for a second. In Synapse, I have the same email that is being used for both the Hub and the Philips right now, okay? I press OK, log in with Google. Under the same email, it's like Chloe Jean Summers 1996, whatever, bullshit. Fucking. And it brings me to the screen where, it loads for like 30 seconds the first time around. It brings me to the screen where it says, you recently tried to log in as, and it lists out her email again, would you like to just log in again? And it's just one button on the screen with that text. And, I say sure. I just thought to myself, maybe it's like an authentication error. Maybe I reloaded the page or something happened along the way. Just log back in. Why not? This is the last step. So I do it, right? It loads for like 5 seconds. It tosses me back to the exact same page with the exact same button on it with the exact same text on it. I'm like, this is getting kind of weird now. So, dude, I pressed this like 30 fucking times. Just over and over and over it loads. And then eventually it just stops loading. It just won't load anything. So I'm sitting here on this last step with the Philips Hue app working separately. Like I can change the lights of the color, I can turn on the lights, turn off the lights. I can change everything. But I cannot connect the two apps on the very last step. Because I could just go fuck myself. So yeah, I did. Oh, that was 3 hours, by the way. I was gone for 3 hours doing that.
You act like so it's not fun to just press one button over and over again for 3 hours.
I just, dude, I was livid. I told Chloe, I was like, hey, I'm about to put my hand through your wall. I think I need to leave. So I'm just gonna figure it out tomorrow. And then she was putting, an IKEA table together right next to me, so that was just as equally as bad. Because she, you know how like when you put like one of those pieces of furniture together, it's just named pieces. And like a bag full of named pieces of those. some fucking asshole decided that they're just gonna toss everything into one bag. So all the fucking little parts were in one bag, and dude, I just fucking get a load of this guy.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, Spearsman. I was trying to focus on what you were saying, so you had me die at the same point like 4 times in a row.
Why don't I do less damage to this guy?
The one in the middle has no armor.
Also, I did the prologue while you guys were gone. That was weird.
Yeah, so.
Cryos Enigma, Enat Dilak, Creon High,
I was looking up videos on classes.
How'd that go?
I didn't. I mean, I looked up the witch. I looked up mine, and I looked at the flail for Pyman's the last guy.
I believe I'm almost done with this, so we should be able to start soon.
Find anything interesting?
Yeah. I mean, the witch is pretty good, but also pretty difficult because her last one. I think it's her last, or maybe the second middle one. And if she I think it's either she blocks or she just takes hits. 50% of it goes to her overcharge.
It was Samuel. He led them
So,
to his tomb.
if you can handle the overcharge, you're pretty good. But if you aren't watching it, you'll just die because if you
The gate will
become
be
overcharged,
opened as
blow up
planned.
and die. Pieman can do a shit ton of damage with his last one because he's got no. The Gatling gun's the middle one, the flail. He's got a stupid amount of attack speed. I didn't look up yours, Mike, because I don't have an interest in your character.
I already have a decent amount of attack speed normally.
I'm excited to show you guys my weapons when I get to a level 7.
Oh, by the way, both of you guys, if you're in that, like, fort thing, where we normally set up shop, that book in there that's, like, challenges and stuff, you should have some free loot boxes from that.
Should I?
I see that.
You have to manually accept them.
Where?
It's like each challenge has
Top
like
right corner.
if you have completed it.
Okay. Claim reward.
What the hell?
Priority access only. Authorization required.
Now, did I just get lucky and get a weapon for my character that I was using, or if I open these, do they go
I
for
have
the character?
only gotten weapons for the character
Yeah.
that I was using.
So I feel like if you open it with the character you want the
All
weapon for.
turrets now accessible.
I may have spoken too soon. I just got a crossbow.
You might be able to use crossbows.
I got a bunch of crossbows for my guy too.
Like this, my one character.
Oh,
My
there's
next
also
one?
cosmetics. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, something they added was a lot of cosmetics.
oh, you don't even my hand.
The Crucible.
Is this?
That's what
Holy
she was
shit.
looking for. Vega, did you get the location?
Yes. It is located in
The
a
volley
uncharted
crossbow
region
is
of the
only
Titan's
for the
realm.
shade.
But we'll need to rupture
Going for the what?
Argent accumulator to
Shade.
create the portal.
I think is that your last one?
Yeah.
Is in specimen CD 587.
You're going to have to
I'm now
remove
at
it.
power 40.
Once you've extracted the accumulator, it will become unstable. The rupture case is a rift strong enough to send you back to their world. We can determine your point of entry using the tether system I uploaded to your suit. Retrieving the Crucible is critical. Without it, we have no way of shutting down the well and closing the Hell Portal here on Mars.
Demonic presence at top
Doesn't my charms don't say if they do anything?
They may just be to, at this point, they may just be to boost your level.
Yeah, they
Power level?
probably don't have special effects on yet.
I'm at 48. Wait, so I still have new things? What do I have?
You have all the new things.
That's because I didn't look at the weapons I can't use until I'm a little fucking broke.
Yeah, Spearsman, I got no idea how you were playing this in VR. Honestly, don't.
Are you playing in VR right now?
No.
Okay, yeah, don't. It's very difficult. It's
Well, I would have to buy a different version of it to play it in VR.
Hey, don't forget to look at the quest one, because I had one in quest 2.
Oh shit.
And then if we get one more tome, we'll have another one. Yes! I got a gun I wanted for my next class.
52. Hot. You. What is this? Oh, this is.
I'm still 48.
Like that?
Bunch of fucking hammers around here. Bitch.
Fuck you, Mike. I'm drinking all these potions and you can't stop me.
Dude, fuck.
He's gonna overdose, you better stop him.
He stopped me because I pressed the wrong button. But I'm past this button.
Is there any point in this Spearsman where it keeps spawning smaller things until you kill all the big things? Is that something that happens?
Not that I recall.
Okay.
Trophy room. This is cool. We found our little rooms.
Up there.
No. They're on the ground floor. I've never been up here. There's a bird. Fuck you, bird.
That's just messed up.
The bird is Damn time, man, this is where the doors were. Wait a minute. Yeah, no, this is where the doors were.
What do you mean where the doors were? Oh, at the top?
Yep.
What? You beat it?
No, I just walked up some steps.
Oh shit.
Yeah, what's over here? Well, this door opens. And this door opens. And there's some steps. There's some more steps. Where am I going? There's some books. A non-openable door.
I'm gonna give this one more attempt and then come join you guys because this is pissing me off right now.
And then the talents that you were looking at, those changed per all three of them. So I thought maybe there was only one talent tree per character, but it's per class.
Yeah.
Nine changes altogether.
Yep. Mike Veterans are right here. You live in a tent. Right?
Oh yeah, these?
Tent, Katie's Crusade. You know, yeah, that's the witch. Pie Man's character is the most religious, by the way. This Pie Man's character right here. And I can't even get to my bed! Like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
You have to fall off the ceiling onto your bed.
Guess I'll be snuggling with Mike. There, I'm in my bed. You actually kind of have to fall from the ceiling because there's a little ledge I can jump down. Wait, here's some steps. Aha!
You built steps just to get up to your own bed.
Yep. I'm a fucking dwarf. What do you expect?
Oh, come on now. This is the most unnecessary thing. It really
You
is.
can't see yourself in first person anymore, though. In third person? How?
Hold down.
Down? Oh, that wasn't the same button it was in the first game.
They're
There's no
changing it
other
up.
thumbsticks in the first game.
Well, thumbsticks were the weapon aspect.
You know what? Maybe it was the if I inspected the. No. You can still spaz out though.
That's the most important part.
Where you at, Mike? Oh. Mike's not answering when I vote to kick him. I found the vote to kick button. I can also mute you or open player profile. You have 113 ping.
Ew. How dare you have that much ping?
God damn! Holy shit! Oh, I heard you like metal. I had bang too.
Goodbye, Arrow. You may be free now.
Oh my god, look at my butt over my beard. Like... There's a wall there, you can't jump over there. Just so you know. I thought it was a little further out, but I guess no.
I just want level 7.
You want a what?
Level 7.
I want to be a level 7 also.
Well, Sarah.
You get the new
Spear.
class.
Oh, shit.
I get my amazing guns.
I get
Let me show you
my
guys.
big push and my big regen and my big revive and my big dodge.
The dodge is mostly useless.
The big
Are
everything.
you fucking high, Devin?
Is it what 15%? What is it?
Yeah, it increases the distance by 15%.
Yeah, it's not that great. The dwarf gets one for 10.
But the dodges are so good. Increase it further would just be better.
But it'd be a lot better if it was more than 15%.
15% is still a noticeable change, though.
Yeah, it's not big enough. Stop closing these doors.
So you're saying if you got a 15% damage increase, that it wouldn't be big enough?
Compared to the other talents, probably not.
That is the most ridiculous thing I think I've ever heard.
I'm just saying dodge is not that great.
I take it you probably never used the dodge.
I have. And I use block more.
Oh, what the hell? Don't worry, I'm coming up on the end. I think.
Is that the symbol for Kay's character?
Who put a fucking building up there? I'm just trying to show the
Where's the building? I don't even see you on the map. Do I not get to see your outlines anymore when you're far away?
I was trying to do that when I was looking for you when we were digging around in there, and just kind
I think
of.
it's a certain distance because I can see from like here, but if I back up, I can't.
Yeah, it's only a certain distance. I think it was a certain distance in the last one too, which is much farther.
This home will redirect the course of mankind.
I think this is
On
like
day,
a castle from
we make
Cage's
our
character.
contribution to their cause. Our salvation lies with them.
I pulled you from that tomb in the Cadinger Sanctum for this reason. I knew she was weak. Our work doesn't come without risks. And I released
Does
you
your
from your prison
next
to help
skill
mitigate those risks.
set, whatever, do they have a different
In the event of a
secondary?
catastrophe, you'd be the only thing
Yeah, I dash and bleed.
that could stop them.
I mean, like a bow.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't even check. Can you check that?
I don't know. I have.
Well, the crossbow is for my last one, so
Mhm.
maybe the second one has something different. I don't know.
My second one has something different, and my last one doesn't get to use ranged weapons
Got 'em.
because my ability is to leap forward and do a shit ton of damage that I have increased. I fucking do wield axes, so.
What? Is that even legal?
And then I equip a second. I just equip another melee for my secondary, so I can have like a pickaxe, which is in this game, and it'll just pierce through armor. Like you were disemboweling your. I forgot you had wood armor. You were disemboweling your stomach with that arrow right now.
Oh yeah.
You look ridiculous with your wood armor.
You look ridiculous being 2 feet tall.
Got him.
We all look ridiculous.
You're
ridiculous.
barely half of the height.
Because I have real armor.
I have leather armor. It's real armor.
You don't. You have
You have
wood.
pantaloons.
You have leather pants. That's all.
Just in case, you know?
Just in case they go for the thigh.
Yeah, artery gets fucking hit, you know?
Like I don't think leather's gonna stop much from swords.
You don't know that. I think that's
Right, I
just your
don't.
best guess.
What I think.
Boiled leather is pretty resilient. What are you talking about?
Is it? How do you tell if it's boiled?
Boiled leather usually turns a super light color.
You boil it again,
You don't.
just in case.
I mean, it's kind of light. I guess it could be boiled.
Also, you can stud leather and stuff to make it even more effective.
Yours is not. I don't think yours looks studded.
It's definitely studded. Where do I go to this here?
You might be able to do it from the menu. What are you trying to do?
You can, but it's a headache.
But change the character is not a headache. You just go to change character.
For the second one, I get real armor. Do I even
Yeah,
have
what
a
do you-
secondary in my second one? That's a real question.
You probably do. Oh yeah, I like how you look in the second one and the last one.
Demonic presence at
I don't like the
unsafe
last one. I think it's boring.
Lockdown.
It's stereotypical. I'm a rogue.
I like that. Just, the second one's probably your best class.
High Man's the last guy looks like a homeless guy.
His last guy is the one that I'm really interested in.
Is it because he's homeless?
That's because you do a shit ton of damage with a flail.
That second
You look like the homeless.
High Man's fucking
I don't like it. I like I like the whole music and the fact he's gonna murder the galaxy.
Why do you like the last one though, Devin? It's only a 5% increase.
For every 25 missing health.
Do you plan on being mostly dead the entire time to get any?
He has
valuable-
resistances for it. Like when you get to, let's see, I think 20% health left, he gets 30% damage reduction in one talent.
20% off.
Yeah, but he gets a lot of resistances.
I mean,
One of his
I don't
other
know if
talents,
you're
one of his
taking
other
it
talents
down.
is damage you receive cannot exceed 25.
So you're saying that you can get surrounded still and get picked off.
Except for his heavy attack will definitely hit all of them.
I'm just
And
saying,
his-
it can't exceed
and his
25,
charge.
so it can hit anything for less than 25 when you're
No,
already
anybody he's being hit by can't
Yeah.
exceed 25.
so it can go up to 25.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but he's saying that's good for
That's-
you don't get flattened by an ogre or something instantly.
How much health does he have total?
That I don't know because there's no numbers for health. There's talents that make him ridiculous. So I just looked at.
Demonic presence at unsafe level. Lockdown.
Ah, I'm trying. I really am. What does your character do as their last thing, Spearsman?
That's for like a quote-unquote stealth gameplay. They can, anything that's man-sized, they can insta kill.
Lockdown.
Hmm.
I think that includes the armored rats.
I would assume anything that's man-sized size just takes out like the fucking big tentacle thing.
What?
The big tentacle thing.
That's
a lot bigger than a man.
Oh yeah, I thought you were saying that was man size.
No, that's the only thing I have seen that's not man size.
Well, the giant orcs with all the armor, they're definitely bigger than a man too. Those things are.
So I have an
really
ability that says Amaranthe. Also,
that's your passive.
Ah, okay.
So it regens 3 health every 10 seconds when below half health.
What?
Cool. That can affect everyone.
Cool. And I found out why everyone's dropping ammo when they die, but that's my special passive. Specials drop ammunition pickups on death that restores 10% of maximum ammo, which is why you're getting little, Mike, because you have a not big amount of max ammo.
Also, I have Iron Feather, which apparently returns 100% ammunition on monster death. So I just have arrows.
Is that on your bow?
No, it's just one my count.
Oh, are you already at level 5?
No, I just one.
Oh, so what do you get to? What level is it? 10. I feel like it might be a bit difficult to level up in this game.
Well, how do we check how far we are to the thing?
I don't know. I don't think it's a thing. Oh, it is.
Where? What?
Go to press start and go to equipment. Well, I'm almost at 3.
Oh yeah. Oh, we did that one on what did we do on normal?
Yeah. I feel like it's gonna get a lot harder.
I think anything past 20 is gonna be fucking hard.
I think I only got to level 30 in the last one.
I don't know what the hell I got to in the last one. I'm trying. It's on the last part. It's being a piece of shit.
Sucking a wiener. Eat it.
I want to get to level 7 so I can show you guys my weapons.
What are these?
Or what? What do you got? Oh, the challenges? Ah, 3 quick play missions. We had to receive 3 grimoires. We don't know where those are.
That kind of sucks that we can't like.
No, we do.
We can't like get specific item loots from our quest anymore or whatever.
Oh yeah, where you knew what you were getting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that might have made some people overpowered.
Look, if I can get another bow that homes down their skull and insta-kills them, I will absolutely do that.
Your volley does that. The witch has a ability.
My normal bow insta-kills the armored guys now.
Yeah, I know. I don't... Oh, how do you do this? Oh, no, we're not doing that.
What?
You can get a yellow... So there's a yellow chest, right?
Sure, yeah.
Complete all Helmgart missions on champion difficulty.
We can do that.
Yellow's the second to the highest, the red's above that.
Is this Pieman spot just corner?
Does it have my
Yes.
hat hung up?
The Pieman spot. The little hat right there.
I'm able to see my fucking view fingers.
Mike, look at my stairs.
Look at my stairs, can't get up.
Listen. There's a wall in the way.
There you go. There you go.
See, there's a wall in the way.
Look at your little baby hammer. For your baby hands.
Yeah.
So does that class always get the two-handed hammer, or do you get like a one-handed and shield too? Is that the next one?
I'm holding. There we go.
There you go. You also have books.
Yeah, I know. I saw.
Books.
But I don't know if I want to use this or I'll probably use a sword and shield like I did last time. So I probably was gonna go down when I get to level 7 because I don't have a good shield and weapon. Hi man, I shot your hat because you weren't here.
You animal!
Should have been me.
Why, man? Hurry up!
I'm trying. I didn't sign up for a 20-minute boss fight.
What do you mean? I beat the last level in like 10 minutes on ultra violence or whatever. What? Devin, come here.
Anyway. What's going on? What's that noise? What the fuck? Oh, that's definitely a secret. Well, that's definitely gotta be something, right? That's gotta be something. I think you've doomed us all.
What in the world? Do you hear anything? Like, I hear the ticking, but like anything else?
No, I just hear the ticking.
If I leave this, do I start again where I was?
Yeah, if there's a checkpoint level, yes, or if we get the level.
Okay. I'm gonna give this a solid one more try then, and then I'll just come on there if I start where I was.
What is perplexing you so much on that last level?
It's just long.
Yeah, but you said keep trying. What are you dying at?
Oh, I died once at the boss thing at the end. And then I died a few times before that.
Oh. This might be good. If the backgrounds are an indicator to what's in the chest, is it good? On my first talent point, I want all first talent points for one for one career. So I think that's perfect. Complete a story mission as every hero. Reach level 30 with all characters.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, everyone has their own thing too. Cool. Well, there's nothing really special. Just complete a bunch of stuff and get to a bunch of levels. But maybe be like, oh, block a bunch of stuff or.
Am I good now? Can I be done? Please. Save and exit. Thank God.
Are you gonna buy Doom Eternal when it comes out?
I don't know.